Welcome back to the channel, soap fans. Today is a wildly dramatic day in Salem. Wait, is Cat Green actually going to betray EJ DiMera and send him to a federal prison? I am absolutely hyperventilating right now. We all thought Cat was completely brainwashed by EJ's toxic charm, but she just made a move that changes the entire landscape of Salem. EJ is about to get completely blindsided, and I am here for every single second of it. Hey Days fans, I've got some massive drama to unpack today, and trust me, you are going to want to sit down for this one. Before we get into the absolute madness of EJ and Cat, make sure you smash that subscribe button, hit the like, and ring the bell so you never miss out on our daily soap tea. We are diving deep today, folks. Let's get right into the raw facts of what is going down. For weeks, fans have been screaming at their screens, wondering if Cat was actually falling for EJ. Well, Kayla just dropped a massive bomb on Cat. Kayla told Cat that Gwen has completely vanished, kidnapped right out of the park, and Kayla heavily suspects EJ is the mastermind behind it. Now, instead of running to EJ to tip him off or ask him for the truth, like a lovesick puppy, Cat did the unthinkable. She immediately called Andrew at the ISA to track Gwen's phone, and she explicitly named EJ as the prime suspect. Cat just crossed a massive point of no return. She is actively working to take EJ down. I honestly believe this is the greatest character pivot we have seen all year. I was sitting here thinking the writers were going to ruin Cat by turning her into just another one of EJ's mindless groupies. But no, Cat is proving she is a top-tier ISA agent. When Kayla came to her, Cat didn't hesitate. She didn't let her romantic feelings cloud her judgment. She looked at the facts. EJ is a DiMera. EJ does awful things. And let's be real for a second. Cat knows exactly what EJ is capable of. She knows about the Versavix lab. She knows he has been playing God with Lexi. Calling Andrew was a bold, brilliant move. I think Cat finally woke up and realized that if she doesn't stop EJ now, nobody will. And can we talk about EJ for a minute? The actor playing EJ is absolutely killing it right now, bringing out this terrifying, full-blown Stefano DiMera energy. EJ is walking around Salem wearing Stefano's ring, acting like he owns the universe. He thinks he is completely untouchable. I mean, the man literally buried arsenic lace Coracil pills, framed Holly Jonas as a drug addict, and now he is out here kidnapping people. We know EJ kidnapped Kristen to punish her for the apartment fire with Johnny and Sophia. But Gwen? EJ hates Gwen. He kicked her out of the mansion. If EJ took Gwen, he is spiraling out of control. And EJ honestly thinks Cat is just his loyal little pet. He is going to lose his mind when he realizes she is the one holding the dagger to his back. If you ask me, this whole dynamic is giving me major flashbacks to storylines from 5 to 10 years ago. Remember how EJ used to manipulate Sami? He would do these horrific, unforgivable things and then turn on the charm, quote some poetry, and expect the women in his life to just fall in line. He is doing the exact same thing to Cat, reading Wuthering Heights to her, trying to trigger her memories of their time in Italy, playing the romantic, tortured soul. It is classic EJ manipulation. But Cat is not Sami. Cat was recruited by Shane Donovan. She is an ISA operative. The writers are finally respecting her intelligence. And I am so relieved. EJ's old tricks are not working anymore. Calling Andrew is what really makes me gasp. Andrew is ISA royalty. By bringing Andrew into this, Kat is elevating this from a local Salem Police Department issue to a massive federal and international crisis. Rafe is already working with Kat, but Rafe is just the local commissioner. Andrew has satellite tracking, international resources, and the full weight of the intelligence community. Kat is bringing out the big guns. I think she knows that if she just goes to Rafe, EJ will find a way to slither out of it with his high-priced lawyers. But if the ISA catches EJ red-handed with a kidnapped Gwen, EJ is finished. Kat is playing 4D chess while EJ is busy playing checkers. I also need to rant about the Gwen situation for a second. Gwen being missing is the catalyst for all of this, and it is so perfectly messy. Leo and Gabi are currently running around the Salem Inn, interrogating housekeepers and finding mysterious business cards to locate Gwen. But they are amateurs compared to Kat. I honestly believe EJ took Gwen because she knew too much about the Versavix lab and the failing resurrection drugs. Gwen was threatening to expose him. EJ thought he could just sweep Gwen under the rug, like he does with all his problems. But he never calculated that Kayla would connect the dots and that Kat would pull the trigger on his downfall. EJ's arrogance is his biggest weakness. Let's dig even deeper into Kat's internal conflict, because this is where the Emmy-worthy performances are going to shine. You can tell that Kat is genuinely torn. She isn't just a cold, calculating robot. She has felt a real, magnetic pull toward EJ. That undeniable chemistry they share when they are locked in EJ's study, debating literature and morality that is real. Kat has a romantic side that desperately wants to believe EJ can be redeemed. But the moment Kayla mentioned Gwen was missing, Kat's training kicked in. It is a brilliant psychological battle. Kat is sacrificing her own heart to do the right thing. But the tragedy here is that by betraying EJ, she is going to break him completely. EJ doesn't trust anyone. He finally let Kat in, and her betrayal is going to turn him into a completely irredeemable villain. I think we are witnessing the exact moment EJ loses his last shred of humanity. The fallout is going to be absolutely catastrophic for everyone in Salem. So, what happens next? Let me give you my wild prediction. EJ is going to find out about Kat's betrayal, and it is going to be explosive. We are talking about a sweeps month-level cliffhanger. When EJ realizes that the woman he has been pouring his dark, twisted heart out to is actually an ISA spy who just sixed Andrew on him, he is going to snap. The Wuthering Heights quotes are going to turn into actual threats. EJ destroys anyone who betrays him. Look at what he is doing to Kristen. I am genuinely terrified for Kat's safety. If EJ finds out she is trying to hand his Versavix formula over to the government and lock him up for Gwen's kidnapping, he might throw Kat in a pod right next to whoever else he has locked up down there. And we cannot forget about EJ DiMera in all of this. Chad has been warning Kat to stay away from EJ. Chad knows his brother is a monster. I think Chad is going to get pulled into this crossfire. When EJ inevitably corners Kat, I honestly believe Chad is going to have to step in and save her. The brother versus brother dynamic is going to explode. Chad is trying to save the DiMera soul, while EJ is dragging it straight to hell. Kat is the match that is going to light the DiMera mansion on fire, and I cannot wait to watch it burn. This is soap opera perfection, you guys. But I want to hear from you. Who is going to win this deadly game of cat and mouse? Will Kat successfully take down EJ? Or will EJ discover her betrayal and destroy her first? Let me know your wild theories in the comments below. Take a side, defend your favorites, and let's get the debate going. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and I will see you all next time for more massive Days of Our Lives spoilers.